Welcome back to Dusted FJ45. In this week's episode, I'm going to just do a bit of an update video on the FJ45, as you can see behind me here. I haven't done a lot on this car in the last few months, mainly just because of Corona. I've been waiting for parts and things to arrive from various places, as well as my motor should be coming back from the mechanic soon, as I'll put a few pictures on screen now of what that looks like currently. So it's past short motor stage. It's had the head put on, all the lifters, the valves, the springs, everything, all that's on. Now just the DC's got to go on, the sump, all that stuff. So it should be done in the next, I don't know, week or two, I'm not really sure. As well as I'm waiting on a new relay rod. This is the old one here. Pretty sure I already showed you in a previous video, but the insides of this have been stripped out. So I need to order a new one of them, so I'm in the process of sorting that out. But I also just got to order another tie rod end and just some simple stuff like that. Then once the motor goes in, I just got to get some new cab mount bolts. I should be ordering them in the next few days. I'm still trying to find the right ones. I'm having a bit of trouble with that, but once I get the cab bolted down and then the motor can go in, I'll put the gearbox in with the motor obviously. And then I just got to start wiring everything up and putting in all the fuel lines and brake lines, and then hopefully I can take it for a test drive. There's not too much to do before that. I just got to chuck the seats in and stuff. Not too much work, but it'll get there. We're also working on the roof currently. I got that in the other garage. It was full of rust, so started cutting the rust out of that, and then been welding in the new parts. There's a fair bit of rust in it, so I'm not sure if we're going to keep trying to fix it or if we're just going to buy a fiberglass replacement. Might do that, because the steel roof, it's real hard because all the rust's in the corners. It's really hard to like bend the sheet metal around to get it the right shape. You could probably buy another roof and cut parts out of it and that, but it's just too much effort. I reckon it'd be easier just to buy a fiberglass one. There's not too much else to talk about. I just got to paint a few more things, and because of Corona I wasn't able to get all the primers and stuff that I needed to do all the guards and the bottom and that. But it should be easy to put the motor in now anyway. Yeah, once I get that steering arm in down the bottom, so connect the tie rod and the steering center or whatever you call it up, then I can line up the wheel straight, and then I should be able to put the steering wheel on. Because I don't want the steering wheel to be way off from everything else, because if I put it in now, it's just guessing as to where it goes. I also got to paint up the fuel tank and do stuff like that, but I was going to put sound deadener down. Still and ahhing about it, because I kind of want it to sound original in the cab, but at the same time I kind of want it to be comfortable, so not really sure. I might just show you around the car now. We got the engine bay here. It's not too much going on here, just got the two aerials that I've put on. Just aerial cable everywhere, but got one recovery hook. Even though when I made this bull bar I didn't really think about that, so now the recovery hook's in a bit of a weird position, so I'm not really sure that that's going to work, so I might have to find a new point to make that, or I might even change the bull bar out. I'm not really sure, it's a bit low. I might make another one and just keep this one as a spare. I'm not really sure. I got some new tyres ready to go on. I got the stock tyres off of 79, so I'm going to buy some new rims for it. Probably going to get some sun raisers. I haven't decided if I should go black or white. I think I'm going to go just the shiny black. We did a bit more work on the bog, kept sanding that down. It's nearly ready for primer again, the outside of the cab. I'm still and ahhing about the paint. I'm very indecisive at the moment. I cannot seem to decide what colour to paint this thing. Obviously the inside's already had its top coat of chassis black. Might need a few touch-ups and stuff, but I'm not really too worried about the interior, especially seeing I'm going to be sound deadening most of it, or possibly sound deadening most of it. Here's the back end of the car. I've already shown you all this stuff before. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm going to sell these rims or just keep them as spares or what I'm going to do, but I'm going to change them out. As you can see, the car's just sitting on those old body mount rubbers there. They're pretty squashed down right now. I've only got them there just to stop the cab from rubbing on the chassis, but there's no bolts in there because they're all super rusted out. So once I order some new ones of them, bolt the cab down and then go from there. And done more bog work on this side as well. It's nearly there. It's got a bit more to do, but it's coming along. I need to touch up this thing. When I painted it, I wasn't really taking any precautions, so I need to just wipe these down with some thinners and put some more black on all these little spots that I missed with the brush. But other than that, it's looking pretty nice currently. The whole front end looks quite nice, I reckon. The engine bay, so I'm pretty happy that I did all this. I reckon it looks way better than it did, and because I did all the chassis and everything properly, hopefully it'll last for a lot longer. But yeah, thanks for watching this short little update video. There'll be more videos on this coming soon. Hopefully some bigger things like the motor and everything going in. Yeah, so hopefully I get it running the next couple of months, and after it's running it's just some more body work and then start making a new tray for it. So I'm going to fab up a custom tray here. I'm not sure if I'm going to go steel or if I'm just going to buy an aluminium one. I'm probably just going to make a steel one. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to put a canopy on it or anything, or if I'm just going to leave it as a flat tray or what I'm going to do. So I'm messing around with a few designs currently, but we'll see what happens from here. That's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video, as well as comment on what I can improve on or what I should do a video on next. I'll see you in the next one.